And we have two guests with us in this segment. The first one is from the Meadows at Glenwyck, which is over in Glenville area.
Yeah.
And is that it's a retirement community, is that right?
It is.
And it's not assisted living or nursing home, right?
Correct.
It's just, is it like 55 and over?
You got it. Yep, it's
okay.
55 plus, so it's for active seniors and
okay.
for seniors who are really looking to just leave the burden of home ownership and come and have fun with us.
Lawns?
No more. They don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. What do you do then?
There's a lot of activity. I know. What do you do?
What do you do?
You have fun. You really go at your own pace.
Yeah.
We have a pool, so folks can take aquatics classes, and we also have.
And I think we've got some photos that we'll be showing through the show. Now, in order to move and to get into maybe not only your place, but there's many retirement centers.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with all my stuff?
That's where we help out.
And Flo is here, Flo McDonough. She's the office manager of Organized Senior Moves. Tell us how that happens.
Organized Senior Moves uses we have 5 steps. We go in and have a consultation.
Okay.
After that, one of our project managers will meet with you to do a layout. They will have visited Meadows at Glenwyck to measure.
Oh, so you have to know where you're going.
Usually they do. Sometimes they don't.
Yep.
Okay.
Most of the time our clients call us and they know they're moving to Meadows at Glenwyck or somewhere else. And they have the apartment number already. So we'll go in, we'll check in with Scott. Can we come in and measure the apartment? We'll go in and measure it up. And then our project manager will go and meet with the client, sit down and do a layout. Third step, we start sorting and downsizing what they have.
That's got to be a job and a half because there's so much memory.
It can be very emotional. Most of the time it's very emotional for our clients.
It's not the items.
It's the memories attached.
I mean, you walk into a room and there's a vase and there's a statue, but that statue was given to me by my aunt who passed away 3 years ago, and I loved her so much. And this vase was given to me with the flowers when my husband died or something.
Yes.
All of those things mean something to those people.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with the measurements that we have, our project managers are very skillful. They will point out to them, look, you're moving from a 2,500 square foot home to a 1,500 square foot apartment, or whatever.
Got to get rid of 1,000 square feet
and
of
your
stuff.
drawers in the kitchen are this big. You currently have them this large, and you're moving to this large. So we have to. And
it must be very tough because I know it would be tough for me.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Because it's like I look at my house and go, I'm not giving up that. What?
Where do you start?
Right.
Yeah.
And we try to encourage them, if you have family in the area or even long distance, to talk to them if they can, come and visit, take a look through the things you don't necessarily want to bring or perhaps cannot bring. Does anybody in the family want it? Mm-hmm. And then we can help them if it needs to be shipped. We can help ship that. We also encourage them to donate things if there are things that they would like to donate, and that they do get a
clothing and stuff.
Yeah.
You have so much stuff. You don't probably need as many.
Absolutely.
Things that you carry back and forth.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then we, after we finish up the downsizing, or what we hope is that we're done, sometimes they do still bring a little too much. We will pack them and then we move them in and unpack them.
Well, and the other thing is a lot of places, I don't know what Glenwyck does, but I know like the Eddy and stuff, that you'll have a storage unit that you can put like your holiday decorations or some of your, if you're a crafter, you might be able to store some of your crafting items.
Yeah.
Does Glenwyck do that?
We do,
Yeah.
yep, so it's included. We have about 2 on each floor, so any overflow items or seasonal items, they can go right into storage, which is nice. And they're all conveniently located, they're right by the elevators, so it's easy. And Flo's team really makes it easy. They've made it easy for our residents to know how to pare down, but to do it the right way.
Yeah, well, they usually say, you get 3 boxes, one to donate, one to, blah, 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 and all that. Yeah. And when I clean, I try and do that. And it's funny because I happened to be at a place where you guys were working.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, I only mentioned this. And it was funny because I was there and you guys were, the people that were working there were very gentle and, very compassionate about what this person was taking with them. And it was like, she went over, she said, well, I want those books. I don't know why they're in. So even after she had originally said that she didn't want them, you could tell that well,
Yeah.
wait, no, maybe I'd like that book again, you know.
Yes.
So I don't know how you deal with that, but that would be me. Yeah, no,
But
I
that's
don't.
not
Yes, well, maybe.
That happens. That happens a lot, and we do. You know, we wear a lot of hats when we're on the job, and sometimes a little bit of a psychologist performance that
You have to do that. And
Yeah.
how long does it take to do a move?
We can. It depends. Scott and I were talking before. Right now, we are very busy, and that's a great problem to have. But we could move someone in the course of a week.
A week?
We
Really?
have done that, but.
A
Please
week?
please
Can you
don't call-
believe going through your house in a week? No, I don't think
but
so.
please don't call us right now and tell
You
us
must
to
have
move
400
next Monday.
people come in,
But we do have.
and you tie up the owner.
We have a large group of women who work with us and are fantastic. So the more advance notice we have, the better. But we have been able to do it in a week, but it was probably during a quieter time. Right now, we're really
Well, and
busy.
it's a bit of a struggle for someone to come up with that idea of moving to, say, Glenwyck or
Sure.
to somewhere.
Yeah.
What are the sizes of your apartments?
Sure. They range from a one-bedroom, one-bath is around 780 square feet.
That's pretty small.
Yeah. So they all come with washers and dryers, built in.
And what's your largest unit?
Our largest is about 1,100 square feet.
Okay, that's pretty, well, I mean, I think of it as small, but,
Right.
I guess I'd have to be in it to feel it, to
Yeah.
get an idea of what it is. But I mean, I have an office that takes up half my house,
Yeah.
so it's,
Yeah.
I don't know what I do there.
Yeah. And we encourage folks to stop in anytime. I mean, we're open 7 days a week if
Take a look,
they're not
get
sure.
an idea of
That's it.
what's available. And then I'll tell you, if it was me, moving, I would probably want a little extra help because I can't imagine doing it all by yourself. Although I've moved by myself. It's not that I haven't done it.
We always tell people it's nice to have a third party come in because we are not attached to the items that we're encouraging you to get rid of.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
if you want to learn more about moving and you want to learn more about many of these residential centers, senior residential centers in the area, and there's a lot of them, Glenwyck happens to be one of them. You can check that out and find out more about what it would be like to move. Maybe give Flo a call and find out what she can give you any advice.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. To me, this is like overwhelming. I can't even imagine it. But someday I'll have to face it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Give us a
So-
call.